So this is the new PA3X from Korg. It features twice the PCM of the PA2X. We have the piano from the SV1, plus electric pianos from the SV1, plus even the vintage effects from the SV1 as well. A much more flexible effects system, 8 simultaneous effects. We also have a feature called autofill. Instead of hitting the fill button, I can just hit a variation and it automatically does a fill and goes to that variation. We also have a chord sequencer, and all I do is just hold down these two buttons and play the chords that I want, and then play it back. This is great for taking advantage of what we call DNC. This double amount of PCM that we have, we've been able to add these little inflections of instruments, like on a harmonica, give that little bullet. We also have an improved dual player. Now the player that we have, this dual player system called XDS, actually is the only one of its kind in the world. Korg has a total patent on this, and allows me to crossfade from one standard MIDI file to another. But on the PA3X, I can do that with MP3s as well. So go from this MIDI file and just go over to this MP3. Now with the MP3, I can go in and modify the tempo without modifying the pitch. I can change the pitch without modifying the tempo. I can remove the vocal. And it has a TC Helicon vocal processor based on Voice Live with audio chord recognition, like this. To whisper, touch together. We believe. So it's actually figuring out the chords from the audio and sending that information to the TC Helicon processor. Now, also, it has over 400 styles in it. Many of them are new, but many of them as well are modified to take advantage of the new PCM and DNC available and features of the PA3X. Also, the TC Helicon has what's called a virtual engineer that actually figures out your voice over time and goes, right, I'm going to adjust the EQ, the compressor, and the de-esser to work with your particular voice. It also has improved harmonies. It also has a pitch correction, so if you're a little bit out of tune, you can adjust it to what you want. But it also has it where it's more hard tuned to get that sort of share effect. You can do that in real time. Motorized screen to adjust it up and down. Plus, we have an optional speaker amplifier. This disconnects, and it's amazing because it actually has no cables, no nothing. It just hooks on and works. Also, we have the Max Audio mastering suite from Waves. All the different EQ, compressor, bass, treble, stereo, and volume, etc. Processors to give that finalizing sound to your PA3X. That's a new PA3X, available somewhere around May.